Yo.
What's up? Y'all know what it is. State of the art.
Talk your shit. You already know.
Yo, what's up, man? How's it going?
Son, this is not the summer I expected for 2021. I'm sorry.
Why not? Damn, you get right into it. Let's go. All right, baby. Let's do it.
I thought it was going to be crazy, at least for me, but I'm not even in the mode, like the crazy mode. I'm like, fuck, like the summer's almost done. And I'm just like...
Well, I already knew. For me, there's two things. This summer was never going to be a real big, crazy summer for me.
I kind of knew that,
I kind of knew that. I already had planned certain things that I got to get done. I had more goals than I had experiences or events. So I already knew what that was. And then the other thing is, I kind of felt like people were going to be wilding. And I'm a little too old to wild the way they were wilding.
I can't run as fast as I used to.
I can't do it. Like I'm not dodging bullets no more. Yo. These hands are for self-defense. You know what I mean? These hands is not for offensive action. So I was like, you know what? Let me let them die down this summer, and I'll come back next summer.
I mean, I thought it would be a little. I don't feel like I see too much like craziness going on. Like
I saw somebody making out in the middle of a highway to a couple.
Oh, nice.
I saw another couple getting head on a staircase. I saw a couple things. Not personally, but there were videos being shared that I was like, okay, y'all wilding a little bit.
Bring it 2020 to 2021, man.
I mean, I guess, but y'all taking the energy. We need to let that all go. Question though, so are bellies in?
What you mean?
Like having a fupa is what they call it. When women have a belly roll, and like you may not be big, right? You may not be fat, but you got a belly.
There's just a lot of quarantine weight walking around.
No, but it's. I actually think women have gotten in great shape. I feel like a lot of girls I knew.
A lot of people are in the gym right now. I'm not gonna lie. I've been in the gym. It's packed. Like every hour of the day, there's people in there.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
There's no, back in the days, 5 o'clock, like after work. That's when everybody's in there. And then like if you catch like an afternoon shift, you're like, oh, this is kind of like nice. Nah, it's not like that. People in there at all hours.
See, that for me, I saw a lot of people getting in shape, but the other thing I'm seeing is like women wearing crop tops with the belly out. But it's so much belly that I'm like, this must be purposeful. Like you're trying to show me this belly. Like, because it's like, I don't get it. Like, and the thing is, you know how some people got the belly, like they don't got the sides, but they got the belly in the front? These people be having the belly all the way around like a barrel, like full on belly and a crop top. And I'm like, I'm not shaming women. You wear what you want. I'm just wondering, is this a trend?
Why are you doing this?
Why? Like, I just want to know the motive. Because if you're doing it, listen, sister, go for it. But, you know, I don't know. I used to think that being in shape was the goal. And apparently it's like when dudes used to wear.
I mean, they tell you in today's world, like, you know, everybody's accepting everything and there's like a group of everything.
I'm not everybody.
Some people shame people in shape. I've seen that shit. Oh, y'all work out all the fucking time. I'm like, hold up, this is a thing. Like,
can I say, I actually feel shamed when I go to places like water parks and stuff because I'm in really good shape by default. I'm skinny, so when I feel like if I'm taking my shirt off, I'm showing off. Like I'm purposely trying to it makes me feel like
people. Now I've seen people. People shame everything.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird. It's like you got a belly, you don't want to take your shirt off. I got a 6-pack. I can't take my shirt off.
There's an audience for everybody, man.
Yo, by the way,
I've had a belly and people are like, yo, I like your belly. Then I've had no belly. You know, oh shit, I like it. So there's an audience for everybody.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I've had the two sides.
I was gonna say, so should I get a belly because 6-packs aren't in anymore?
You just gotta. I mean, you gotta know how to move with it though. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, that's true. You gotta
know how to move with it,
man. That being said, I'm hype. And we all know why. Let's get into it. Let's go. We about to stand. Everybody, I'm gonna stand. If you got a problem with it, please.
A mutual friend of ours makes me not want to stand. I'm not going to.
Kanye West is dropping an album, everybody. Now.
He ain't dropped it already?
No. So it was supposed to drop today. But if you're a real fan of Kanye, you are an idiot if you thought this album was actually going to drop today. Whenever Kanye gives me a date, I already throw that shit in the back of my mind.
They decided to change the drums
right
on one of the songs.
It's when I heard exactly when I heard JayZ drop a verse like at 4 a.m. or something. I was like, we ain't getting that tomorrow. That's not happening. That's not.
They just recorded it.
Oh, exactly.
They just recorded that song.
Yeah, so nah, I'm good off that. I didn't expect that. Kanye dropping an album. How do you feel about it?
I mean, I'm always excited when Kanye drops an album. A little less these days than back in the days because you just never know what to expect from him.
Yeah.
I do like his rollout.
Oh,
I like the rollout. Like,
yes, not much talking, not much extra.
Just working. Like, that's what I like to see people do. I like the rollout. Like, there's a lot of fashion. There's a lot of weirdness. There's a lot of futuristic.
It's giving me different. It's giving me different.
I like when Kanye does all that. I'm hoping, because I do think that man has problems. I'm hoping, he's able to keep this under control and not, start lashing out.
Well, you know what?
So I'm giving it some time. Like I'm just kind of watching the rollout.
See, so that's
my approach to it. I'm just watching the rollout.
That's my approach to Kanye. Period.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna be a fan of Kanye's music. That will never stop. The man has not dropped, even to me, a mediocre album. Yeah. Even Yeezus was still.
Kanye, he always had he's an artist, bro. Like that's.
So during my current go back around of I binge Kanye at least twice quarterly. During my quarterly binge, I was listening and I heard On Sight. That song is fucking underrated. There's a lot of songs I heard from Yeezus that I'm like, this kind of hit different now.
The album where he went to Wyoming.
Yay!
Yeah.
That album
a lot of people didn't like that album.
I've been decided that.
I really like that album. I'm not gonna lie.
I like it way more now.
I really
way
like that
more.
album too. So.
It's such a vibe. You know what I mean? So even if his music don't hit at the moment, it always ages well. So I'm a big fan of the music, as opposed to his political views, which I'm not a fan of. I also think that I always give Kanye the excuse of the fact that I genuinely think he's crazy. So when he talks, I don't take much of that shit seriously because I actually believe he believes what he's saying in that moment.
The thing with that is that, like, Kanye, so many people hate him, and once people hate you, they don't care about, like, logic in that hate.
Okay.
Like, they're gonna be like, oh, so they're gonna use that to keep bashing him.
Yeah.
I see that too with too many people. Like, that's gonna happen.
That's true.
So,
well, I mean, yeah, but the thing is, it's like,
to me, it makes no sense why people listen to Kanye West when it comes, like, outside of music. Like, I'm just, outside of music and fashion, I don't know why people actually listen to this guy.
I mean, could say the same thing about Trump, but
but exactly, like, people, you gotta know how to, like, take and choose people.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta know, like, nah, man, bro. I'm
taking that serious. Yeah, I know that. That being, but okay, so how do you feel about JayZ making the track with him?
I mean, I would like to hear the story of them coming back together.
See, I didn't even think it was a come back together thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I heard it, I am a big JayZ fan in terms of his cultural presence, but as I learn more and more about some of the dealings he's in,
my nigga, narrative poppy,
I care less. No, like, I'm sorry, you haven't, like, y'all had beef since he got with Kim. Because remember, back in the days, he didn't show up to the wedding, they didn't do all that shit, and since Watch the Throne, essentially, he hasn't really been fucking with Kanye like that, like, or not publicly at least, not that we could see. And now Kanye gets an evaluation of $6 billion. And all of a sudden, Kanye could get a verse from JayZ.
I know, so Kanye is separated from Kim right now, by the way.
Fair. That's true. No, you could add that in.
But what does that have to do? Is JayZ broke or something?
No, JayZ's not broke. I think that I think that there is if you watch, there's a pattern of JayZ aligning himself with the top tier. Every chance he gets, he's aligning himself with the best of the best in whatever he's doing. So if he's gonna go into sports, you're gonna see him with the best agents. If he's gonna go into, and it's just very coincidental that after Kanye's evaluation, and now that he's left Kim and everybody's looking at Kanye like, what are you gonna do next? What's happening? Now all of a sudden you jump up and y'all are friends again. And he gets a verse.
So they can't be friends again?
Maybe they are. I'm not. No, but I'm not saying it's impossible to believe. I'm saying with JayZ's track record, I need to see more.
So why is Kanye on back with Jay?
I don't know. I didn't give a. I'm saying that I question it because Jay does this.
Okay, but on Kanye's end, what would Kanye do? Because I'm the nigga with the 6 million.
Kanye will do anything at any given time. I think Kanye's happy to have his big brother back.
I think Kanye would shit on niggas
no,
if it was not.
No.
What? Kanye want to snort on these niggas. What are you talking about?
I think Kanye actually authentically loves JayZ. I think JayZ always needed Kanye at various times in his career. That's what I think. If I were to gauge their friendship, remember with Cameron and Jim Jones? How Jim Jones made it seem like they were best friends, but then when Cameron told the story, it was always like Jim Jones was kind of just there and he was friends with the rest of them. That's how it feels like to me with Kanye and JayZ, where it was like, I took you into my company with me to the Rock because I knew you were the future. That don't mean you my friend. Like, I think he played that up. That's what I think.
Who you see JayZ being buddy-buddy with?
Nobody.
Exactly. He got his real friends. That's who he be with. Like,
no, I'm not. But I'm not saying. I'm
sure he has great business friends, but I respect your opinion. By the way, it's very creative.
You saw what I did there, right? No, I really thought that though. That's the first thing that came to mind.
But I mean, I'm happy that they could come back together. Cause
I just want to. I need it. Like you said, I need more time. I need to see if y'all start doing other things together. If y'all start working.
Do they have to?
They don't have. Okay, the problem is this. I think JayZ gets. I feel like we give people the flowers they deserve, but don't give them the ones they didn't earn. And I feel like we be giving JayZ flowers he didn't even earn. I don't think JayZ is giving, right? He gives to the culture, he gives to the community, but it always feels like there's a back end on JayZ's give. Whenever he gives, there's always a marketing ploy, money on the back end. Not to say that
he's doing business.
Yes.
So that's what you're saying.
Not to say that that's not a problem. Like, not say that's a problem. Like,
but it's not a problem. But you go knock it.
No, but what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, let's call it what it is. Because JayZ doesn't say.
But is there anything wrong with that though?
I'm gonna say it. JayZ doesn't say this. It's the fans that say this. JayZ's never the one going, "Hey guys, I'm sentimental." The fans make him out to be more sentimental than he is. And I'm saying, I don't know that JayZ is as giving as he comes off. I don't think it's as I think if Kanye gives to charity, he will be giving with no back end without even considering what he's doing. He would just give it because he really believes in that cause. JayZ will be like,
I don't know if I can agree with that.
That's my belief. That's my belief.
I know.
Yeah. But
I can disagree.
I'm not saying it's a fact. But no, because he's like, I can disagree. I'm like, you are correct as well. But I feel like JayZ just be like a lot of shit. We be like, oh my God, he's so giving, he's so caring. I'm like, wait.
I don't think anybody says that.
Nah, I think a lot.
I've never heard nobody say JayZ is so giving and so caring.
No, but they make. But
you know
if
what?
No. The thing is, no. Nobody says nothing bad about JayZ though. Like if we're talking about like music and all that stuff, it's all great. But anybody that's a fan of Hov, you know what it is. He can't do no wrong. So if he is giving, he's the most sincere giving motherfucker in Brooklyn. That's what he is.
No logical person to say any of that.
But the people that are JayZ fans are not logical, and you know this. You know this, Obi. Stop it.
There are some illogical. Like,
Stop.
But I'll talk to. I'm sorry, I don't talk to those people. I've come to the realization I do not speak to like. I recently had like an argument or a conversation with like a logical person. I start talking to you very disrespectful, and I don't like to disrespect people because it's not like you not saying anything that's like logical at like you know. So I'm like so I'm like, you know what, you just say some stupid shit, I'm gonna like reply to you.
But the problem is, I admit those illogical people exist in the world because unfortunately for some reason they move the needle. A lot of these illogical people are the ones pushing narratives. And I'm just saying that I've watched people get down on all twos and suck dick for JayZ for years. For things that I'm like, all right, guys, y'all dragging this. And this is one of the things that I'm like, all right, guys, I think he's a great businessman. I don't know that he's the most giving person in the world. And that shows in his business dealings and charity, in my opinion. And I also feel
charity?
What are you talking about? His deal with the NFL.
That's the only charity he's
No. But then there was something. I actually don't have a list. I actually wrote down a list. I don't have a list. But there was a couple of things. No, I did. I wrote down a list at some point. I wrote down a list. I swear to God, of charitable donations, and then found out the back ends of them shits. I swear to God, I did this one day. I took an hour out of my life, and I wrote down JayZ's charities,
really hate JayZ
and found the back ends. It's a real thing. It's in my phone somewhere, I swear. But on the last thing, how did you feel about the commercial of the song, the commercial that he did with.
That was a fire.
That shit, amazing.
I'm always sold on piano. So just like come through with a piano, I like it.
You give me a chorus and a good sample, you got me, bro.
You play a piano, I'm
got
like,
me.
all right, that's my song right there. That one.
When I heard that, yo, I'm not the most religious person on the planet, but I swear to God, I remember going, yo, son, he saved me
like,
too.
yo, Kanye gonna win some souls, son.
Yo.
It sounds like a joke, but the way like he is, I see like people starting to move over because of Kanye says.
Yes.
Like, I'm sorry, I know some real Kanye stands. That shit is sickening. Like, I want to enjoy this rollout too.
You say that they're gonna become religious? Are you serious? Wait, there are people invoking deities?
I'm saying like, I see that happening.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I thought you said it started happening. I'm about to say you gotta give me the names. Got me the names. We gotta take these niggas out.
Y'all gotta relax, man.
Yeah. I will say though that that song, I'm not gonna lie to you. As soon as I heard that song, I did 50 push-ups instantly. I took a jog. Like, that song makes me feel like I can do anything. As soon as I heard it, I was like, wow, this is really like, I don't know what it is, but Kanye, you got this.
It sounds good. Hopefully, it continues to sound good. Hopefully, his rapping could kind of like match it.
Okay.
You know?
How do you feel about the whole Olympic? What's her name? I'm sorry.
Shakira.
We're gonna call her
Shakari.
Yeah. Can we call her Sha?
I hope we're not wrong. We can call her Sha.
We're gonna call her Sha. Sha, if we are wrong, we apologize sincerely because we love you. That being said, how do you feel about her not being allowed to go to the Olympics? Do you believe that was right or wrong, sir?
I mean, if those was the rules, I'm never gonna lie. Like, if they tell me, yo, these are the rules for me to do something, I have to kind of abide by that. It's not like oppression. If I decide to break a rule and, you know, like, there's a lot of people that compete for the girl that came out and spoke out about like people like stopping to watch. I'm like, yo, she was kind of right. I understand, like, let's not support, but we're also going to take away a lot of support from people that we could discover during that time too.
Yeah,
you know. So
I will say this: Olympian to me means something else. Like, a lot of people see an Olympian and think like, oh my God, you're an athlete and you do things at an amazing level. I'm like, no, that is a professional athlete. An Olympian, when you're an Olympian, it's a standard. Yeah. It's now like you're a level of tier. You're a new tier now.
You're the best in the world.
You're the best in the world.
Competed against the best in the world.
And I think something an Olympian has is also discipline. Yeah. Like, a lot of people see like,
bro, they dedicate years. They don't go to school. Like, they dedicate years just for that summer or winter. Like,
yes, and I think marijuana should not be part of that.
Yeah,
like, everyone's trying to change the rules. I'm like, guys.
And I heard like her story with it. Like, I understand it. I understand that. I'm empathetic to the fact that you lose your mother and everything. But, you know, those are the rules, unfortunately. You know?
But that's the thing. It's like,
unfortunately,
blacks, we gotta have a talk. We cannot pull the black card with fucking everything. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. Her having edges, tattoos, and overly sized nails longer than my fingers does not allot her the right to smoke weed before an Olympic championship. Now, I heard she had found out her mother had passed.
Yeah.
And guys, I'm very sympathetic about this. But Arnold Schwarzenegger found out his father died while he was training for Mr. Universe. Yeah. He didn't even go to the man's fucking funeral. Yeah. He said, I got a job to do. Yeah. When I finish that job, I will grieve and cry. Yeah. Right now, I got something to do. That is an Olympian. Yeah. That's the level of dedication it takes.
You have to. There are certain rules, and you can't just be like, this is what I do. You know, unfortunately, you know, she made that mistake. I don't know. Did she own it up at least?
I love the way she reacted, though.
Great.
She said, I'm not making any excuses for myself. I'm not asking anyone to pick me up. All these, she took all the support.
I didn't want her, I didn't want her to like play.
No, she didn't, and I actually respect her so much for that.
Plus, I'm sure like she knows like the work that the people put in and everything.
And so you understand, Sha, girl, I understand. If I had found out the way you found out, that's you found out.
You can't.
Don't get me twisted, guys. There's a difference between sentiment and emotions and understanding.
Life is complicated. Sometimes somebody might do something that you understand, but it's still wrong.
It's still wrong.
That happens.
That's a fact.
You know?
That's a fact. So I just wanted to say I loved her reaction to it, and everything that came from it. Honestly, to be real, I don't think she was gonna beat those bitches in the Olympics this year anyway. The women she was against was some monsters.
Once that happened, I'm like, she's gonna get a lot of like money and like advertising. Like,
yeah, and she's
good right now,
and she's still young.
But you put a lot of work in. I'm sure there's a part of her that's like, yeah, I'm getting all this, but I still want to beat their asses.
I get it.
I ain't trained all this day.
I get it. But I don't think those edges were standing up against those women, son. Those, from what I hear, those numbers those other girls are putting up was crazy. Yeah. I think if anything, this is just gonna bolster up her career for 4 years from now. Yeah. I think now 4 years from now, if you're still running and able and no injuries and all that, that's gonna be your time to shine. I think you should prepare for 4 years from now, because now you already got the promotion. You got the bump. You got the awareness. Everybody sees you. You already made your mark. Yeah. Now you just got to actually run as fast as you fucking can. And I think she's going to. That's what I was afraid of, like this time around. I was like,
shit, I'm like Adrian Broner.
Falling through the ropes.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm very proud of her, and I just need people to understand rules are rules, and we should just follow them. We can't change everything just because we feel like it should based off circumstance. I think we should just follow certain rules.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you gotta know, like, all right, let me gracefully bow out from this one. It makes your argument stronger. It makes the conversation better.
Exactly. I agree with you.
Nigeria beat America in basketball.
I heard about that. Actually, I was watching in and out. I was in and out of the house watching.
That's part of the Olympics. That was just like a practice game.
Yeah, I don't think that was.
The last game they played, they beat about like 86 points.
Yo, if you
watch that game, son, Carmelo Anthony hit like 23 threes, son.
Yo, sometimes watching the Olympics is like this is what would happen if the NBA faced off against the WNBA.
Just watching somebody dominate. That's all.
Like I said, this is what it looks like if LeBron played in the WNBA. Word. He would just smoke these bitches.
Decide to go to high school and be like, all right, let's run a quick game right now.
Real quick. Yo, pick up first and 10. But NBA Finals. How do you feel about it? This is.
It was very entertaining. I was actually like entertained by it. Mm-hmm. I didn't go in too much expecting much from it. I actually liked both teams. I liked Giannis. I liked Chris Paul. I was like, I'm like, but then in the beginning I didn't watch it like that. I was like, I was actually busy. So but I was like, listen, like see how holy shit, this shit could look kind of like popping. Like the games look good.
Yeah.
So I started watching it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, we haven't seen I felt like that last year's finals wasn't that good. I'm not gonna lie. Miami versus the Lakers was not that good. So this was the best finals since the Warriors Cavs one, where it was like a game.
Oh yeah, it was like a game. Okay.
Because after that, it was pretty like lukewarm when it comes to entertainment.
Okay, all right. So I didn't watch much. Yeah. I watched it on and off. I just saw the hate for Giannis after the fact.
Son.
Yo, okay, what is it about basketball and people hating big basketball players?
I don't care.
What the fuck is that about? I don't know if y'all realize, but they recruit 7-foot motherfuckers.
That's part of the game.
Like, you use that to your advantage.
Y'all be so mad at nigga tall, son.
Yo,
there's like tall man hate.
You know what's funny? I had a Napoleon complex, which is, I still have some remnants of it. And no part of me thinks, wow, these NBA players should stop being so tall. It's not fair amongst the other tall-ass NBA players.
My finesse is way better than theirs.
What? Right. That's why you don't have a jumper. Like, what? Yeah, but I dunked on you 63 times today. What does that matter?
Yo.
Who needs a dunk?
Y'all got to stop these dumb arguments, man.
Guys, listen. Basketball, like that whole Shaquille O'Neal wasn't a best player thing. It's like, guys, I understand skill sets are different, but for what they are and in the respective the positions they're in, they did great.
And basketball comes more than just offensive skill set.
Yes.
There's a lot of things that one individual could bring to the table. If one man could do basically the job of 3 people, that alleviates a lot of things for your team. You you have to credit that.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just give credit to one person. Just, I like the way he shoots, so that's it. So like, come on, man. Like at that point, I'm not talking to you no more.
And the other thing is this: if you're a basketball fan, you can't just love the Steph Currys. You have to know like all the types of players. Yeah. So you're trying to tell me you didn't fuck with Akeem Olajuwon? Is that what y'all saying?
You know, like the thing about it's very offensive based, but like you already I love watching defense. I mean, you and your brother always talk about that. Like we'll talk about like players that play like the best defense because that shit is part of the game. That shit is like a science when you watch it. You know, you could see somebody just chuck a shot or dunk the ball from anywhere.
Exactly. Like exactly.
But there's like certain things you pick up.
It's a nuance.
Like,
it's a nuance.
Like, did you see that right there?
Yeah, and it's little. That's how I feel about like I'm a big like fighting enthusiast. So I've been watching a lot of boxing, UFC.
Yeah. And boxing has a
lot
of those.
I love defensive players. Like I'm not a big Mayweather fan as a human.
That's your favorite person.
But that boxing prowess, like that deep, I've never.
They have to replay it sometimes for you to catch it.
But when you know there's nothing better than when somebody dodges someone and gets behind them in one move.
Yeah.
Like, you know how hard that is to dodge someone with footwork so well that you end up directly behind them while they're still facing that way?
Exactly.
It's very difficult.
Man.
Now people are going, he knocked him out. I'm like, yes, but did you see how he dodged him before he knocked him out?
Like there's different parts of the game that people appreciate. Like,
okay.
Nigga, you have a fucking opinion. Your opinion is not a fucking fact. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Your opinion is not fucking fact.
Okay. That being said, so if you're going with opinion is not fact. Jeff Bezos goes to space. Everyone seems to think that money could have cured world hunger. How do you feel about Jeff Bezos going to space?
Jeff Bezos has $200 billion. Like, I honestly don't care what that man does with his money. I don't pocket watch people. Yep. I don't know why niggas be out here pocket watching everybody.
Yep.
You know, could he do that? Yes. But, I mean, so could a lot of other people. What the fuck are you doing? That's what I've always asked motherfuckers. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, I'm going to try to argue the opposite side a little bit. I don't pocket watch people for real. But every once in a while, someone does something or says something that makes me go, bitch, what do you? Every once in a while. So I've had friends that will tell me something, like give me a minor detail about them that now changes my whole perspective because now I know. I didn't ask. I wasn't looking for it. But now I know. And now I got to look at you and go, but you make this much. Or you have this much.
But to the average person, that doesn't mean anything.
No,
Jeff Bezos is a different story because his much actually.
Exactly.
There's no bills he has in his life.
Yes.
That is too much.
Exactly. No, there's not one bill. I don't see one. He has a boat that's worth more than like JayZ. Like these niggas is wild. But here's another thing I want to say is, guys, world hunger and going to space do not equate. They're not. It is much easier to get.
Didn't this Microsoft nigga try to cure world hunger and y'all hate him?
No. He did try to cure world hunger. He said we should kill more people.
What's his name?
Bill Gates. He said we need to take half these motherfuckers.
Y'all hate him.
Bill Gates is Thanos. Bill Gates said we got to get him out of here. So that's why they kind of hate him. His method was a little rudimentary, to say the least.
Nigga, he did the research. Have you done the research? Maybe he's right.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't want to shoot you, Obi. I don't think you should die so I can eat. I don't think that's fair.
Y'all have been asking motherfuckers to solve world hunger. Somebody comes with the solution, and now y'all mad with the solution? When the fuck will y'all ever be?
It's a little rough.
Yo, what's gonna make y'all happy?
But that's a little rough. Kill half the world.
Right.
But when he said it, I remember thinking, when people keep saying like world hunger, I'm like, do y'all really think? I had a teacher.
World hunger is a business.
Bro, he's not ending nothing. Yo, you could give the world $1 billion free and clear to take care of the world, and they won't. Yeah. It still won't get to the people it needs to get to.
There is a business behind this world hunger.
Like, it's logistics, guys. It's not that, like, people don't understand. World hunger is not a concept of, like, just give everyone food. It's like, guys, it doesn't work like that. Everything isn't everywhere. It's misallocation. So, like, okay, maybe you could give everyone food, but is all foods everywhere all the time at the same? Like, no. That's not real.
Yeah.
The logistics of it will be okay.
And
go to
there's
Haiti.
also wars.
Like
there's also
wars.
war zones that Jeff Bezos can fucking get involved in right now.
No matter if Jeff Bezos tries to give like Sudan $1 billion right now, he might end the world. Like, are you guys serious?
Yeah,
That's a dumb fucking decision. Imagine trying to give North Korea $100 million. They're gonna shoot a nuke over here in seconds. That's fucking dumb. You think they're gonna really feed the people with that? World hunger is a problem.
So world hunger was the people's solution of what he should have done.
With
and
that
he try
money.
to find like new spots for us to go on vacation on.
Yeah, exactly. I'm good with that.
Shit, I'm with it.
I do not mind vacationing on Pluto.
Fuck y'all niggas on this
Yo,
planet
my
Earth
nigga.
anyway, man. After last year, I kind of want to go to space.
More
Away from you,
space,
nigga.
more space for me, niggas. Fuck out of here. Y'all could go ahead with that world hunger shit if you want. I'm an elitist.
Yo.
I want to go to space.
Yo, the rich
United
really getting
States of
rich,
space.
son. Everybody just fly. That's like the new thing.
Yo,
That shit about to become like a grand picture in like
What?
6 years.
what?
Niggas like stunting out of space on the gram.
Yeah, soon they're gonna be walking camels on fucking the moon. I'm telling you, the thing.
Have you ever seen Dubai?
Yo.
Shit, that shit look like the moon.
Dubai literally was a trend at a point.
Word.
I remember thinking,
I
yo,
mean, Dubai forever a trend.
how y'all all paying mortgages to go to this place just to ride one camel and take a picture? But yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
You don't know how?
Oh, actually, I do. Look at the flick of the wrist. What's that? New York was a wild place. I miss it. I miss it so much. But yeah, I'm sorry, guys. World hunger is not getting solved if Jeff Bezos doesn't go to space.
Jeff Bezos laughing at the idea of ending world hunger.
Jeff Bezos just gave Van Jones fucking $100 million.
Yo, he putting bad pressure on Van Jones right now.
Yeah, Van
If
Jones-
everybody like, yo, what you gonna do with that?
What you gonna do, Van Jones?
He
What
did-
you gonna
He
do?
did that shit on purpose. Son.
Right? Van Jones over here like,
So what should he do with the money?
$100 million.
So what should he do with the money?
I think he should give $20 million to charities and then keep the fucking rest like a normal black man.
Yo, so
What
20
do you think
million
this
is
is?
good.
20 million is good.
What if somebody say, nah, 30?
I don't care. What you? Where's your money? Ante up.
Yo.
20 mil. I give him 20 mil to give away. If you don't keep that 80 mil Van Jones,
See, I actually heard somebody say he should keep like 30% of the money.
suck my dick. What are you talking about? Keep 30%.
But that, son,
Guys,
this is why y'all gonna be mad at people. Yo, don't ever put me in a situation that y'all need me to just please everybody.
but this is why
I'm not gonna
exactly.
please
No.
everybody. Somebody gonna be pissed off. Okay.
I'm pleasing me.
Somebody gonna be pissed off.
Somebody gonna be tight. But my thing is, it's like, okay, you're gonna put a number on how much he should get.
Nigga, when does it stop though?
Like
when does it stop of like, yo, you should have done this though. You should have done that.
When Virgil stopped giving niggas 50 beads, man. I'm about to keep it 2 Virgils, my nigga. This man gave $50. People are starving in the streets. This man
My
put,
man Virgil, son.
this man put 2 20s in a 10 up on the camera.
Nah, that's always a bad look.
Oh, man, that
I don't
was
care
funny.
what explanation you got for that one.
You gotta get this roast, bro. You gotta get these jokes.
Nah. Certain situations, you definitely gonna get the jokes.
Oh, man. That was good stuff. Yo, okay. There was so many things that happened. Lil Durk and his baby mother or his girlfriend, whichever. These days, who knows? One of the two. Lil Durk and his significant other, girlfriend, got into a gun battle with some gentleman that broke into his home.
Where was this at?
His home. I think it was in Atlanta. He lives in Atlanta now. You know, none of them Chirac rappers can live in Chirac no more.
Good.
They can't get out.
I hope
No,
they
what's
left by choice.
What's funny was, no, the city kicked them out. They were called
Yeah.
terrorists. The city called them terrorists and said, don't come
why
back.
they would want to stay in Chicago.
Nah, bro. But he was attacked, and apparently his girlfriend picked up a gun and started blicking it with him. So the two of them fired back on these gentlemen, and they ran out. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds fucking awesome.
That's kind of fly.
That's
I'm about to say, that's some
That
fly
sounds fucking
shit, son.
awesome.
Yo,
Like,
what?
when I heard that story, all I saw was, baby passed the gun. He threw it, she caught it, swung
Word.
it. Bah, 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 bah. John Wick niggas.
Yo,
People
nah,
catching
that shit
shit from
sounds
under
fire.
the chin. That was fire. Now, I loved the story. Then I saw the reactions. And I was like, y'all motherfuckers can't be real.
Mad wet pussy.
What? Every girl was gushing.
Yo.
I'm like, has anyone ever been shot? I haven't.
Nah.
So, I don't know about y'all, but I've heard the stories. I know a couple people.
I'm good.
I'll pass on that. I'll pass on. Even a gun battle.
Word. I know people that have been in gun battles.
Yes.
They like, yeah, nah,
I'm good, bro.
That's when she stopped talking to the hood dudes. She's like, yeah, I'm not built for that.
Yo, bro, when did we get to this place? When did we get to this place where gun battles have become goals?
Because it's glorified every fucking where we go.
Yeah, but it's like...
What you mean?
I mean, I get... Okay, so I'm going to be fair. Because when I heard the story, I was like, badass,
nah,
right? I'm not going to front. That shit's on fire.
Nigga, I'm not trying to be involved in that either.
No, but exactly. Like, I don't think... It's this thing. It's like when people see a picture of a couple on Instagram and they go, oh my God, they look so happy. All I ever think to myself is, oh my God, that was a great picture.
Yeah. I'm also questioning your followership too.
Yeah, like, what do you mean?
Who are these people? Yo, who are these people?
They are not the savoriest of people that agree that Lil Durk. But it's like, it really is. It's, you know what it is? It's like, oh, by the way, so y'all know, I just went quick tangent. I heard about y'all petition against the Godfather. Go fuck yourselves. He will never go down. Godfather forever.
Cancel culture coming
back. My man Kevin Samuels, I try to take him out with a petition.
This is the age of like nuance where, you know, if there's an audience for everybody. Yeah. You know? So I don't see that working.
No, I never did.
I don't see that working.
I never did. But either way, this is the people that are going, yes, like, oh my God, pussy, all that. The ones that are doing all that, these are the ones that end up on Kevin Samuels' show. These same people. It must be like to actually glorify the gun battle part. Now, people always take jokes for like seriousness and be like, oh my God, I can't believe you guys are like serious believe this, but it's really just a going joke on Twitter. This is not a joke. People are actually very happy about Lil Durk and his baby and his girlfriend shooting these 2 men or 3 men that walked into the house. I thought it was a joke, but then I saw like I was watching comments of people that were like, yes, and they were like really making logical. I'm like, guys, stop.
What were some of the best points you saw?
You need to know that they have your back. Like, you need to know that they will hold you down, and at the end of the day,
there's no other like way on this planet in like life circumstance I can have in my life.
Obi, if you can't,
like,
if
you find that out,
Obi, there's no way you're gonna find out if she loves you unless she shoots the man next to you for you. There's no other like.
I get it.
Obi, stop being toxic. You're over here trying to normalization.
I get it.
Thanks, bro. Jesus fucking Christ, this guy. But here's the thing I thought about it. What I thought about it is just like, okay, so y'all like, I will say this. I've been in a couple of relationships and a lot of situationships. And of the things I've been in, I realized that of the girls that stayed after I either cheated or fucked around with a girl, even because with situationships, it's not really cheating, but it's kind of cheating. You know she don't want you to do it, so you shouldn't do that shit.
Like, I fucked up.
It's like, I fucked up. Exactly. Like, I'd be in my head thinking, we not together, nigga. But at the same time,
you're not allowed to think that.
I'm not allowed to think that. So I know I fucked up, right? But every time, the ones that have come back, we always got stronger after. We always got way, like, more together, way more honest. Because I think what happens, at least in my experience, is that women will have...
That don't always happen.
No, it don't always happen. But in my experience.
There'll be some times you be like, yo, you know what? We should break up. We should be...
No, I got to be the one to say we should break up. Not them. It's never them.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you get back. Yeah. And you're like, you know what? Nah, we should...
You're not actually over this. We should leave. We should leave.
This should end.
That you are tight. When I woke up in the middle of the night and you were standing over me, staring at me, I realized you weren't over it yet.
Hey, nah, this should end.
But I realized that there is a lot of times where if we're honest, that's the thing. It's really based on how you handle it.
How
because
people handle things.
After I get caught up, I'm the most honest I'm ever gonna be. Because a lot of niggas die with the lie. I don't do that. I don't. At that
the
point,
lie is just too because you go.
I gotta
There's
keep.
gonna be a wall somewhere you run into.
Like we're gonna run. Like eventually something's gonna not add up, and my dumb ass gonna forget.
Yeah.
But I admit that there, if I'm honest enough, there's a level of like, because I think women have a
level of respect.
Yeah, I think women have a dream of what their relationship is supposed to be, and then when you do your first fuck shit, it kind of breaks that dream down. But what it does is create a new relationship now that's based in a little more in reality. And I think that that's what hardship does.
For some people.
For some people.
Yeah.
I don't think bullets is needed for that to happen. I think we're dragging it
That's
down.
for some people.
We're
Apparently Reggie done it for some people.
I know you never loved me, but
Yo.
when I seen you pick up that Glock and take off that safety, girl, like I don't know, I don't think bullets is necessary.
But. So there are girls though. Maybe what you are reading is there are women that date niggas that live that kind of life, and I do kind of think that she should be prepared for that. If she's going to date a dude that lives that life, I think you should be prepared for like if you go date anybody that lives a certain life. So if this nigga rolls around with guns and you know, yo, I've never shot a gun before, I never even seen a gun. Maybe that's not the relationship
the life you should be
for
living.
you. But if you are, I mean, it might be expected at that point, you know?
See, but the problem, exactly. But the problem
so I could see how like that could be a logical argument where you live that life.
But the thing is, it's of the people that live that life. My problem was the reaction. Because the story was awesome. And my thing was, you're dating Lil Durk. You should know what you're getting into. Pick up that Glock and start busting. I get it. But it was the reaction. The world being like, yes, doing all these. And I remember going, from the moment I read the story, right? I read it, and then when I got to the line where I said, wait a minute, she picked up a gun too? I said, oh no. Here we go. You know how many girls gonna go buy a gun after this? You know how many shooting? You know how many niggas gonna get misshot because some girl thought she was Lil Durk's girlfriend when she was really Ray from the block?
Nah, if she doing that, then she needs to get a gun.
Like but that's my thing. It's like it's really just like it promotes this dumb shit, and then it makes other people think that this is normal. Yeah. Like that's not, guys. Bullets are not normal. No matter where you're coming from, no matter who you are, it shouldn't be normal.
It shouldn't be normal.
If it is
normal, it shouldn't be normal.
It shouldn't be. That's the point. It's like the goal shouldn't be bullets. It
Just
shouldn't
know
be that.
it's abnormal, and I gotta get the fuck out of here.
And we have to admit the difference between like hardships that bring us closer together, and hardships that don't need to happen.
We don't even.
We don't need
how the
that.
fuck we ended up in this situation?
Like it's to me, after a gun battle with my girlfriend, I'm gonna sit and think.
If it's her fault, bruh.
If it's her fault, wait, Obi.
I've heard about this before.
What kind of girl are you dating, bro?
I've heard about this before. So, hold on. So
Obi,
you telling me dudes never been shot over
I
girls
am not
before?
coming to your housewarming.
You telling me dudes have never been shot over
Oh, I thought
before?
you meant she was blicking
No,
at
I'm
niggas,
saying,
and the
like,
beef is because of her.
Shootout,
Okay, yeah. I thought you were saying like she's the drug dealer.
Nah.
I've never dated a madam. I don't know about you, but no, I'm just saying like, if we get there to where certain situations happen, the first thing I do is I go, okay, maybe you held it down, but why are we here?
Yeah.
Like that's the first thing I gotta ask. Why did we get to this level of toxicity?
Nigga, you can't blame that on her if it ain't her
No, I'm not blaming her. She did everything right.
Yeah.
That's the point. The point is that girl is a hero. To be real,
the person that can ask that question is the person that was not the reason for the shootout.
Okay, so then that's her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my thing is she's gonna stay.
I mean, he's rich.
And yeah, so I understand.
That's just how it
But
works.
this is where I gotta ask. So where does money stop? Like if I got kids, right, and someone breaks into my house because of my significant other and shoots at us, like if this happens again, what if my kids are home? They can't pick up the Glock and blicky back. That's not what's gonna happen. So like, it's just irresponsible at some point. Like y'all got I'm sure Lil Durk got kids, right?
I'm sure.
I mean, it comes with the territory, does it not? Rapper, gold chains,
Chicago,
kids, bullets.
Chirac, not even Chicago.
Exactly, Chirac specifically. Here's your 9, your bulletproof vest, and your child. how it
just
feels,
how it
bro.
goes.
That's how it is. This is just standard operating procedure.
Go survive in this
Go,
world.
right? Good luck to
Go
you.
make it.
Bling, bling. You know, so... But it's like that's... I see it as like, you have children, bro. Like, children have changed so much of my mindset, dog.
I mean, but he's a rapper. And that's what happens to rappers.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, so I'm gonna say that, right? But we can't make that the goal, right?
No, that's not the goal.
I was
But
gonna say,
unfortunately, it comes.
it
with
is
that
what it is.
territory.
Yeah. I just so to me, when it comes to
Nigga,
rappers,
you want him to start like rapping with like Jaden Smith and shit like that? Like, what you want?
I don't know. T.I. did something. You can't do
This
nothing.
nigga got a different 9 to 5. Like that's just what.
Apparently polished with the polish of a college kid. You know what I mean? You can't T.I. this bitch.
Yeah,
Like,
right. While T.I. was going to jail, having mad guns.
yeah, but he upped his vocabulary. I gotta give it to him.
Nigga
You know what I
started
mean?
saying mature.
Mature. As soon
Mature.
as he said mature, he put the Glock down.
Word.
I just feel like we gotta change the goal. But my thing is, rappers to me are lost causes. I'll say that.
Bro, I think this is like a group of people.
Yeah, no, it's a group, but it's a group that has a very loud voice that's influencing a lot of other groups. Like, there are a lot of kids that are on the edge, like that live in the hood, but that aren't necessarily hood, that could easily get into these situations if they just go to one circle and not the other.
Yeah.
And these songs, these stories lead them in that
That's
direction.
like every teenage dude. Like,
Nah, because if you live in
when
certain...
you're around certain things.
I was about to say, in Valley Stream, you wasn't running into a lot of that. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Like, this is just but in Brownsville, you're close to it at all times. So if you listening to Lil Durk, that might just shove you
be telling you, yo,
in the right direction.
You keeping that gun too cold.
Keep it right, exactly. You gotta let it. Going out for bus. You know what I mean? Pause. You know what I mean? But it's like it's one of those things that is just like.
That's what your OGs is telling you. The gun is too cold.
Nah, I'm good, bro. My gun is got frostbite. I'm sorry, my shit is frostbitten. My gun stays holstered at all times if necessary. But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that narrative. I didn't care for that. Nick Cannon got 62 kids.
Yeah.
Yo,
Nick Cannon is living his dream life right now.
do you
Nick
think?
Cannon was the fucking butt of everybody's jokes. Niggas used to roast Nick Cannon growing up. Like, what he's doing right now is just trying to shit on everybody while putting himself in the worst financial situation.
I'm about to say, my nigga, I don't know about you, but he shitting on everybody including himself. It's like he pulled the lever and jumped under the machine.
But, you know, that's what happens when you, like, fucking kick niggas. They start doing dumb shit to, like, you know. Shouts out to Nick Cannon.
Listen, man, he says he's doing it on purpose.
I mean,
That's what
he's
he
rich.
said. He said he's doing it on purpose.
And his wife is rich.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, yeah, you're right.
She's very
Yeah, he's
rich.
gonna be alright. He's gonna be fine forever. But it's just. So, do you think it makes it just as irresponsible, even though he doesn't have the demeanor of like a Future? Do you think because he's more intelligent, it makes it okay?
How Future handles his situation is very toxic.
Okay.
Like Future handles.
I was gonna say,
situation
'cause you know what?
extremely tough. First of all, Future got like 12 women pregnant.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Nick Cannon got some catching up to do.
Somehow-
He just be having twins all the time.
I'm sorry. Yo, I swear, somehow Future got 8 kids and 12 baby mamas. I don't know how he worked that out, but somehow he made it happen.
Hold up, it's only 8?
It's 8.
Oh, wow.
Last I checked, I don't know. It's been a couple months. Maybe he could be popped up with a new one. But I just feel like the only thing that makes Nick Cannon's look better is because you're not going to be teaching the kids the things that Future is presenting.
Like, there's a little bit more depth in
Exactly,
Nick Cannon.
exactly. So I believe that the kids have a better chance of getting knowledge that will be helpful rather than Molly Percocet and, you know what I mean, you got to clap a nigga in the hood if you act like stupid. So it's like...
Or a nigga that don't ever seem like he's there. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
all you ever see is the shades left in a couch that he once was at.
And a Rolex
And
on
a
their
Rolex.
birthday.
Love you, kid.
Love you.
Shine. Love you, kid. Shine. You know what I mean? That's your birthday gift. Daddy really loved me.
Word. Nigga, I'm sorry. Future and Nick Cannon
are not the same.
I'm
Exactly.
sorry. Nah,
I will admit that.
Nah. Is he wildin'? Yeah,
Yes.
he's wildin'.
But I will say this. It's like, it's also this. there's no way with your career and that many kids you have enough time to give them the knowledge you could possibly give them.
That nigga's still working. He's
Yes.
rich, but he's still
working. It's not like you're retired and making millions off your interest right now. You're making millions while you're making the millions.
Word.
So, I don't know. I say it's irresponsible only because I feel like your demeanor and mindset are correct to have children. It looks like it. I can't tell 100%, but from what you're talking and your demeanor and what I can see, you look like you have the right demeanor to have a child and maybe not make the worst child there is. You can make a good civilian.
A lot of these really rich dudes have like a bunch of kids that could, I mean, if they could afford it.
I mean, Elon Musk got a bunch. A couple.
Does he?
He got a couple. I think he got 3 or 4. You know what I mean? And I understand that.
Find a way to make it work.
Exactly.
You know, I know we all hate Diddy, but he's an example of somebody that has a whole bunch of kids. And you see him bringing his kids together, his family together. You know why? Because he's fucking rich and he could do it. Like, that's just how it works. So Nick Cannon, I guess he sees that and he's like, okay, I could probably like maintain something with.
I agree. And the other thing is, a lot of people don't like men don't teach their kids by like most men don't teach their kids by like blatantly saying things. We just move and they watch. Yeah. Women more so talk to their kids and all that. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. Yeah. It's just what I've noticed. I noticed that men learn, like young boys learn from their fathers by just watching what their fathers do.
He does that, so I'm gonna do it.
And then so I'm gonna do. He imitates. If you're imitating Future, your life's gonna suck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you're imitating Nick Cannon, it does something different. So
you learn
sometimes
a little bit like deeper things.
Exactly. Sometimes the presentation is all that they need. Yeah. So you know, like you don't like, for instance. My family, no men ever told me how to bag women. I just saw how they move with their women, and then I understood. Now, was there toxic shit in that? Yes, obviously. They didn't get it all right. Yeah. But I knew I could get women just by seeing them get women. Yeah. I didn't have to have that, you know? So, you know, that was, I just feel like the presentation of certain things.
Have people been saying Nick Cannon and Future are the same? Is that like the...
There's been comparisons for sure.
I mean,
there's been comparisons.
If you want to like just make a blanket statement, I guess like
yeah, I mean, that's my thing. It's like
Nick Cannon out here doing like shoots with the girls. Future wasn't doing nothing like that.
Nah.
Like Nick Cannon embracing these kids. Nigga, Future don't even know half these kids.
Johnny? Daniel?
Yo, Future might be the best dude to his kids, man. We just talk about him like...
Yo, Future could literally be the best. Imagine if he's the best father on the planet.
We been talking about Future like him.
Like he right now, he wearing a schmuck that says "Kiss the Chef."
Word.
He got all his kids going. It's daddy time. It's daddy all getting
They love hanging out at his house on Saturdays.
He cooking burgers and shit.
Fucking pancakes at Future's
from scratch. We over here roasting him. Yo, I swear, your presentation means everything because I think Future is a piece of shit, and I'm willing to bet on that. Like, that being said, speaking of piece of shit, Safaree. So you know he's getting a divorce from Erica Mena. Okay, so I'd like to say this: Safaree is exactly what happens when people think money stops you from being a simp. That's the best answer I can give y'all. Safaree is exactly what happens when you think that money stops you from being a simp. This is why I have high-value men. It's not just money. There's a reason for that.
Safaree is a clown.
Bro.
Safaree is but like, you could see that. The thing about Safaree is that like, he's a funny clown. Like, I'm not gonna like, he's actually funny. Like, if you watch like the shit he does, like when he went on Andrew Martinez.
The sad part is he's not trying to be.
And when he went on Andrew Martinez.
He cries. He just got robbed down the block.
And I'm not laughing that he got robbed. That's not what's funny.
I am.
No. That wasn't the funny part. But why didn't you just go home and cancel the interview?
My nigga, you came here.
You came here to cry.
This nigga came here with his chin shaking. You know what makes me laugh about the situation?
I wasn't even laughing that he got robbed. I was laughing like, yo, why are you here?
I was laughing that he got
obviously
robbed.
Fucking traumatized.
What the fuck are you walking outside with $500,000 worth of jewelry
and a red fur coat?
And a red fur coat to what? You know what happened? He had just moved back to New York. Yo. So he forgot that New York is still fucking New York, bro.
You're like, not gonna move around.
The thing with New York is like with Cali, it's like the rich people live in a certain place and then everybody else lives somewhere else. With New York, especially in the city.
Yeah, you usually get robbed in your crib.
Exactly. In the city, everyone lives around each other. So the rich people are walking the streets with the broke people.
And you get robbed outside.
Exactly.
That's
so
how
when
it
you
works.
walk, like the rich people still got to be on edge in the city because there's no gated communities for real. Unless you running straight into your car and then out, you're not really. So my thing with Safaree is more so like, bro, how did you forget? You've been here your whole life.
Yeah.
You got caught lacking on some stupid shit. But either way, he said, sorry, that was a big tangent because that shit was hilarious.
I was like, oh, nah, this
I
dude
never
is
understood.
a full bloke. Like, it was so funny to me. I'm like, yo, he's a clown, but like, there's something wrong with this dude.
You cannot walk outside.
I will not hang around. Like, Safaree not a dude I want to go out with. Like,
He gonna make me look like a clown.
Word, he
everywhere.
gonna do some wild shit.
Yo, so I look at Safaree in that situation with Erica Mena. He got with her through the show. They got together, I guess, after Joe Budden stopped fucking. Okay, whatever. I don't know the history too well. But they got together. No, I'm not gonna say it. I know Joe Budden was with her at some point, but then she was with Sin. Then Joe Budden got with Sin. It was very weird. But Safaree ended up with her. One, I don't want no one I know's seconds.
Word.
I'm sorry. Guys, toxic masculinity coming in full effect. Go fuck yourself. I don't want nobody's seconds.
I think a lot of dudes feel things that way.
I hope so. But it could be called toxic masculinity just the same, right? I don't want nobody's seconds. Two, she already showed signs of being crazy when she was with Sin and when she was with Joe. Like, you already know she's a crazy chick, right? This is why, like, when I look at people I used to date in the past and I'm like, damn, why did I do that? That was an indicator of who I was at that time.
Yeah.
I got to be honest about that. I can't sit here and act like, oh, like if somebody names like, oh, that's why you dated this bitch, Reggie. So I'm like, yes, I did. And that was a mistake. You are correct. But Safaree's acting like, well, I don't understand what happened. What did he say? He said, marriage makes things too
using
serious.
the girl's mistake line. I see you.
What do you mean?
I see you using the chicks' mistakes, but the chicks be out here calling people mistakes. That was a mistake.
That was a mistake. No, bitch, that was a choice. You chose. And you chose. Mistakes don't happen for 5 years.
You out here using a line.
Mistakes don't happen for 5 years, ma. Chill. Nah, that was a choice. But it's like Safaree sitting here saying that was, it was like he's trying to make it seem. He said marriage makes things too serious.
Nigga, what? Yo, that might be the dumbest line of the year.
He said it's
I'm not gonna lie. That might be the dumbest lie of the year.
Okay.
Or line of the year.
Listen, when he said marriage makes things too serious, the first thing I thought to myself was,
yo, what?
I was just like,
Safaree's a kid.
And this is why you got with Erica Mena.
But
any man in the world.
Him being with Erica Mena, like, to me, I looked at it as he likes to be abused. Because I was like, bro, you dated Nikki. Like,
Yep.
Nikki, she's a very, like, domineering kind of
Nikki was washing my son up every chance.
And then, instead of running the other direction, you picked...
He ran deeper into the crazy realm. It's like he said, damn, I'm in the crazy. Let me see how deep this hole goes.
That's what I was like, he's a clown. Like, he's not somebody that, like, does something and is like, you know what? This is what I did. These are the things I should kind of look out for. Nah, nigga just went right into it.
I think some people, when they leave a situation, they go, well, that wasn't like that because they did that. And that was her fault. And instead of going, stop, why did I pick this person? You pick all the things. It's like when you know you did something wrong in a situation, but instead of looking at what you did wrong, you go, but she did that. And it's like, but if you never look at what you did, you never grow. I think Safaree spent
this dude's kid was in the ICU and he was partying in Jamaica the whole time. Like,
was the kid in Jamaica?
No, the kid was, I guess, wherever they live
with
the mob.
All right. That being said, your kid's in ICU. Did he know? Like, because sometimes people...
Nigga, he was broke up on the fucking Instagram
but
while the Shade Room was posting his kid.
Oh, this was for days?
Yes.
Okay, I was going to say, was it in the same day?
It was his birthday, so he went to go party in Jamaica. But your kid is born. Your kid is in the ICU. You have money now. Bruh, fuck your little Jamaica trip. Once the internet started posting that, you look crazy while you still dancing.
Oh, wait. So his kid was in the ICU and he didn't leave?
No.
He didn't leave Jamaica?
No, he was still in Jamaica. Like, yo, like, this is the kind of person that, like...
I thought, okay, because sometimes stories make shit seem like something it's not. If I'm in Jamaica and I post a video from 2 days ago...
The way I saw the videos...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The way I saw the videos, she was, like, posting stuff, and I was here, the kid was in the ICU, and I saw a video of him... He was having the time of his life. So he wasn't even trying to act like he was having a bad time. Like, he ain't trying to fake it. He wasn't chilling.
Yo, bro,
like, nah.
If a girl ever calls me, I'm talking to and I'm out, I gotta slow down the fun. I'm one of those niggas that be like, yo, everybody shut up. Yeah, babe. Yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm just chilling. I ain't
none of that.
I ain't chilling. This nigga was over here like, nah, I ain't doing the last shot of car. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it, man. No more drinks. Y'all too funny. I'm having the time of my life.
It made me be like, yo, I think he may not have been that mean to this dude. Maybe he really is just that
Nah,
stupid.
he's a fucking moron, bro. He's a moron. And like he says things, and then like the other thing is he moves like online like a girl.
Yeah.
Like I don't like that. Like don't post. Listen, man. I know we don't believe in gender roles and we're all gender fluid, and I know the world.
Martinez crying to this.
I mean, I knew that, but I thought that maybe publicity stuff. Who knows? But with this, it was like, bro. He was like, "Oh, I'm never getting married again," or whatever. And then go to go back. I love my family. I'm sorry. This was a mistake. And Eric Menden's amazing. It's just like, bro, like guys, stop. Yo, I feel like, you know what Safaree reminds me of? And I want to talk about this because it's a fucking epidemic and we need to stop it. New York people that go out of their way to act like they're from New York. That's what Safaree reminds me of. One of those men that be from New York that be like, yeah, my nigga, I wear my Timbs everywhere.
When he fly out, you gotta know.
Yeah, it's like I wear my Timbs everywhere. My New York hat, I wear it to sleep. I don't have no waffles. I stomp on my pancakes with my Timbs. Like those dudes, it's like, bro, you're from New York. You don't have to act like you're from New York. Just be regular. We'll know. Like, I can't stand New Yorkers that act like I saw somebody put up a post, and they were just like, the title was on some like, it was on some Timbs and New York hats. It is what it is, and I'm like. Like it's like he was trying to.
You gotta explain this post a little bit better.
It wasn't that. I can't say what it said because if I say what it said, they'll know.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was. You know what I mean? I want to do that. You know what I mean?
Okay. I got it.
You know what I mean? So I don't want to do that. I'm not trying. You know what I mean? But I remember reading the caption and reading the title and being like,
I see the shade.
Or like the people that be like, "Oh, you be outside." I'm outside. I be like, I know.
I don't be outside.
I remember I met a person that was like, "Yo. Oh, you don't be outside. You're not from Brooklyn like that. You don't be." And I remember being like this. This is the interaction I had with the person. I remember going, "Yo, bro,
this is bad for you."
You have to understand. No, it is. It's hilarious. I'm from Valley Stream, right? But I came from Brooklyn. I've lived in Valley Stream for too long to claim Brooklyn. I'm not from Brooklyn anymore. I'm from it, but I'm not from it for real. I can't claim it. I've been in Valley Stream too long. I'm a Long Islander, right? Now, everything I ever did after high school I went to school in the city. Every job I ever had was in the city. Everything I ever did was in Brooklyn or the city. Anyone I ever hung with was from Brooklyn or the city. I partied in Queens for a few years, left Queens, went straight to Brooklyn.
Nigga, you partied in Suffolk also.
I did not party in Suffolk. That is a brazen lie. And I will strike. It's like 3 clubs in Suffolk, my nigga. I can't party out there. I would party for 1 week and be done. But yeah, I everything I ever did was out west. But I still don't, because I'm from Valley Stream. Yeah. So I don't like to claim that shit. Like I'm from Brooklyn. No, I was born in Brooklyn. I'm from Valley Stream. This dude goes, "Oh, yo, you not outside. You not outside." And then he tried to claim somebody else was more from Brooklyn for me. The girl that said it, he was like, "I'll give you that." And she was just like, "Nah, bro, he be in Brooklyn way more than me." I was like, "I work in Canarsie."
That sounds of somebody that just started coming outside.
Yeah, like exactly. I work in Canarsie.
That's
like
somebody that just started coming outside.
You can't be more. And then I said to myself, and she tried to be like, "Nah, he's from." I said, "Shh, please don't try and explain for me."
Y'all gotta square up now.
Please, no, I'm not squaring up with that man. What are you talking about?
Square for this BK title.
I'm not. No, guys, I'm not. Guys, BK pays me nothing. You could keep your crackheads in concrete. I will take my grass and fresh air. Like BK, I love BK. That's my favorite borough. It pays me nothing to claim
There's a lot of Brooklyn people moving to Valley Stream though.
Yeah, because they're realizing they're done with it. Like,
niggas get a little money. They're like, you know what? Where can I move to?
It's not just that. It's you want more bang for your buck because now Brooklyn is just as expensive as Valley Stream.
Word.
Imagine I can't move back.
Nah.
I can't move back if I want. I can't afford it.
Pandemic years over. We got 5 more minutes still.
Okay, no, thank you. I appreciate you.
We gotta start shouting out all our sponsors.
Yeah. Shout out absolutely nobody. Who is sponsoring? Obi, did something you want to tell me? You getting bread I don't know about? Like, where is this money coming? Yo, no, we gotta talk. Because apparently Obi's getting some money, getting some checks cut I never see.
I mean, yo.
Our sponsors. Yo, Obi the Joe Budden in this situation. I want y'all to know right now. I'm going to find out. Nah, but... Yeah, I'm sorry. I just had to say. So shouts out to all the New Yorkers that don't got to claim they're from New York. You don't need a New York fitted to be from New York. You don't need to wear... I like
Who still wears a New York fitted?
Bro, you mad people.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like fitted.
I do. I like fitteds, but it's like, I like Timbs. I'm not gonna lie. Timbs are a thing for me. I'm a big Timbs person.
I love Timbs.
Give me some butters. I like them. I'm not gonna pretend. But like, I don't wear them in the summer. Like, they're not being worn at all. Like, Timbs are not like a staple of my life. They're just a shoe that I own that I like. Like, you know what I mean? The niggas be dragging it like it's a part of my culture.
Don't be a caricature. Be yourself.
Be yourself. Be yourself. Hold on. I have one more thing I want to talk about. Hold on. Let me check. Lil Uzi Vert is attempting to buy a planet.
I mean, how much they go for?
I don't fucking know. I've never attempted to buy a planet. It's a planet that's a certain amount of time size bigger than Pluto, because Pluto's the planet that everyone's trying to say is not a planet. So it's a little bigger than Pluto, but it like floats around another planet. It's not like the planets that we grew up knowing. It's like a planet around one of the planets we grew up knowing. And he's trying to buy it.
He gonna get there?
No. He will never fly to that planet.
Is he though? I gotta see the list of people trying to buy this planet. I mean, you saying Lil Uzi Vert wants to buy this and it's a joke?
Okay,
but I want to see the people on the list.
You know what, Obi?
I
like where your mind went.
Nigga, I
like where your mind went. I like where your mind went. Okay.
What we talking about here?
See what you
we can laugh at Lil Uzi Vert. Niggas laugh at a lot of people, but that nigga be doing what he talking about.
I'm not gonna lie. He might be able to use that planet as collateral.
Like, who else on the list?
Imagine
is Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk trying to buy this planet?
I'm just saying, you're right. I'm just saying. Nicolas Cage once bought a dinosaur egg for like $8 million.
How much is it worth now?
Absolutely fucking nothing. It was the dumbest purchase of his life. I'm sure he hates himself. Every day, I'm sure he thinks about that.
That's the thing about investments. You gonna have some missing.
An $8 million dinosaur egg?
I don't. This space and like planet thing, I don't get. Like,
what do you mean? What don't you get about it? Him buying it or
people wanting to go there? People buy like the investment into it.
No, I get wanting to go there.
Like,
you know why?
We're gonna die if Earth is done.
You know
We're
why?
not gonna survive out of space.
You know why?
I'm sorry to tell y'all this. We're gonna die.
Yes,
okay?
I agree. But you know why I get wanting to go into space? Not for some like altruistic reason to save the world. I get it as an experience. I get that.
But
like,
they be
if you're
trying like move. We gonna move y'all here with the Earth, with the ozone layer. Nigga, no, y'all.
Okay,
y'all
listen,
are not. And most of us never go out of space.
You guys have to understand
So why
something.
the fuck do I care about that?
If we have the technology to be able to move 1 billion people onto another planet, we can fix the fucking planet we're on. Stop being dumb.
But why are we investing the time fixing the planet we're on?
But my problem is everybody keeps doing this thing where it's like, oh, you know what I mean? We're going to move to this planet. I'm like, guys, if you can alter another planet's atmosphere in a way where you can now
fuck up. That's why. They just want some shit where they can go fuck it up.
And then fuck that up. Like, exactly. Fuck that up. I'm telling you, man.
Yo,
I'm telling you.
I hope the niggas with the fucking laser beam gun shoot y'all when y'all get there.
Right,
Fuck y'all.
right. There you go, Obi. There you go.
I'm not gonna lie.
Obi already know the color of their skin. They're gonna be up there.
They green?
Like
what?
I met the people that gonna get shot.
Oh.
We already know who it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be us. I don't know about y'all, but
man, we gotta get out of here.
Private Jerome not going. But yes, we gotta get out of here, guys. Thank you for listening. Continue listening. Okay, so the episodes have been a little erratic lately. Life is really difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you. It gets really difficult. But don't think we're ever gonna stop. You may not hear from us for a month. It doesn't matter. Another episode dropping. It's coming.
I think the people that listen,
they know.
They can relate. Because, we all kind of live similar lives.
I don't even try to pretend life is going easy, So I appreciate y'all for listening. And this is Common Folk. We out. Here.